All right, hey guys. So I just wanted to come back with like a video. I haven't been doing this, and I know I had promised that I would like originally try to do this more often, and then hashtag life, and I didn't expect all of that. But let me show you a visual representation of that life occurring. Please hold. Okay, hold on. Up there. Oh, what is that? That is my Christmas tree. That's right. We are now in February, and my Christmas tree is still up. It's awesome. But right now I had this moment, and there's a little hand because my baby is sleeping, and she's just like chilling under all those blankets. Don't worry, you can't see her face, but no, it's not covered by the blankets. No, she's not gonna die of SIDS. I know, it's just not happening. Please do not comment. Your baby's gonna die. No, no thanks. I already know. Thank you so much. Anyway, moving on. So the reason why I came out of my cave is because vaccines. So if anyone's been following the news, and maybe you haven't, totally power to you. That is an impressive skill because I kind of wish the news could just be like out of my brain because it is like taking up way too much of my energy. But anyways, right now there's this whole issue because guess what's happening? Measles outbreaks. That's right. And you're like, oh my God, measles outbreaks? Does that happen? No. In fact, it doesn't or hasn't because we've all been vaccinated and everything's been fine. Anyway, let me give you the Cliff Notes version. Washington State, I am as surprised as you are, is having this pocket of epidemic where there are all these measles outbreaks. They've declared a state of emergency, in fact, and it's been like 30 plus cases, 25 of which, and now it could be updated. By the time that I read this 2 days ago, 25 of the cases were confirmed as being anti or kids who were unvaccinated had the measles, okay? And the rest of them were unconfirmed. So potentially could have been all of these people were unvaccinated. We don't know yet. And now there could be an update. So somebody please, by all means, comment. It could be like 30, all 30. They were all unvaccinated. Anyways, and then there's also an incident going on in Oregon, of which I am less informed. So please do not quote me on all the Oregon things. I just know that it's happening in Oregon, and I will have to see as the story unfolds. Okay? So, anyways, so now let's ask ourselves, were we concerned about measles outbreaks before? The answer is no. And the reason behind that is because, brace yourself, we've all been vaccinated. And people who choose to not vaccinate their kids are now out there. Okay, it's a really big, like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like the biggest movement, but it's pretty big. And it's big enough that people are like, see, he's super heated about it. Let me tell you, they're like the people who are like, oh my God, these anti vaccinators. And then they're the people who are like, I will never vaccinate my children because it's the devil. Anyways, and I just want to explain something. Here in the great US of A, we are lucky enough to have this debate. We're like debating about whether vaccines are a good idea. Oh my goodness. There are many countries out there that are like, please give us your vaccines because actual illnesses are actually ravaging their population. Yes. Now, if you are concerned, like, I just don't know, measles, are they really like deadly? Please, I will just drop you into an area where measles are killing people, and you can see for yourself what happens when a virulent illness sweeps a population that is unprepared, and what happens. And then when you ask me, wow, what could I do to prevent that? I'm going to be like, you could get vaccinated. It's pretty simple. Now, there are a couple of schools of thought as to why you shouldn't get vaccinated. I do know one of them is you could give your kid autism, which that needs to go away because at this point it's been so disproven that like why are people even still going on about it? It's just crazy. The guy who came up with that was an idiot. He lost his medical license because he was lying, and the end. So that's not really what's going on. But there's another school of people who are concerned about what's in the vaccine, like additives, potential heavy metals, like all of these things that they're all concerned about. And I'm just here to tell you the tiny parts per million that could potentially be in this vaccine. The vaccine is tiny. I don't know if you've seen it before. It's a needle. It's like this big, okay? The potential does not outweigh the potential illness, okay? Like the illness itself could cause death. These parts per million of things that you think are going to like affect you slash be harmful, okay? Not there. I hate to break it to you, but you are in fact inhaling crap constantly your entire lifetime. Like pounds of other people's dander, secondhand smoke, smog, okay? Let's see, you're eating sanitizer constantly. Every single time you go out to eat, those plates were sanitized at some point. You're probably eating parts per million of sanitizer. You're probably doing it to yourself. You're probably purelling the crap out of your kids because you are paranoid, okay? All that and more. The contribution of that over your lifetime is like way potentially more negatively impactful than the vaccine. So you might as well just get the vaccine because clearly you haven't been thinking about all those other things. And if you have, you're probably living in a hermetically sealed bubble, in which case, power to you. And like, that is a way to live. Not really my choice, but it's possible. So, anyway, so in the end, please help us all because your kids have been so protected because we have all vaccinated our children. Yes, that's why they're protected because of the vaccines of other kids. And you probably were vaccinated. So you also are protecting your child and yet not protecting your child because you decided vaccines weren't good for them because you are what? Albert Einstein's next relation? He worked on a theory of relativity, okay? He was not in charge of virulent diseases. So, too bad for you. Anyways, this has been like a hilarious, joke filled edit of Vanessa's realisms. And hopefully, I'll be back again soon. Hopefully, not too soon, because that would mean that there was some other dumb crap out there that was just occurring that I felt the need to comment on. Okay, and I will talk to you later. Bye.